Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the stage, he is grand, he is fantastic, he is so yummy that you want to swallow him twice 'cause he's just that nice. He is the Immaculate C.S.B. Thank you so much, thank you. You guys are incredible, thank you. Get the shirt, yes. Thank you so much, yes. Hello everybody. It is once again I, the Immaculate C.S.B., here to answer your questions that you have for me. Now, as I've told you in a couple previous shows, there's going to be a few changes coming to the show in future episodes. It's going to be pretty significant. But as for right now, you can still send your questions to LordCSB at ImmaculateCSB.com. But for today, we're going to keep it classy and keep the show that you're loving and that you're digging and that you are just feeling so much like a bunch of baby oil. And let's get to your questions that we have today. Our first question comes from Tyler Johnson from Cleveland, Ohio. Thank you for your question, Tyler. CSB, what are your thoughts on the recent statements made by Kirk Cameron? Well, for those of you that don't know, recently actor Kirk Cameron had something to say about gay marriage in America. He called it unnatural and destructive and a few other things. Basically, I guess you can say that he has some growing pains about it. This guy. Oh no, but seriously. Oh God, this guy. Seriously though, you don't have to agree with his statements, and obviously a lot of people don't. But it is the man's opinion. We've come to expect this from Mr. Cameron here. This is just who he is. He said that he wants to be tolerated for his opinions, but he doesn't show much toleration for anybody else. This is what he does. But here's something to stick with, though. Here's something to make you think. If he is so against gay marriage, why was he friends with a guy named Boner? Our next question comes from Enrique from Havana, Cuba. Thank you for your question, Enrique. CSB, what two celebrities would you like to see get into a fight? This is a good question, and we've thought about this for a little bit. One that kind of sticks into my head right now because I just made a delicious meal. I think there could be a good battle between Paula Deen and Martha Stewart. You know, kind of like a little bit of the older school versus the newer school. I think this could be a good battle. There would be a great kitchen fight. They could literally throw the kitchen sink at each other. They would use pots and pans and, they'd spray each other in the eyes with cooking spray and choke each other out with bed sheets. This would be great. But one that really sticks out to me, Barney versus Big Bird. These two icons of children's television programming for those under the age of 5 or whatever it is, going one-on-one. Obviously they have their sidekicks to help them with Baby Bop and Oscar and all this stuff, so you could see a possible outside interference situation, but that would be something that I would love to see on pay-per-view. Just make it an Iron Man match, have it go for an hour. Like, have them, literally just shit on each other, too, because they're animals, and that's kind of what they do. It would be something I would be interested in seeing. Our next question comes from Aaron R. from Sofia, Bulgaria. Thank you for your question, Aaron. CSB, what are your recent thoughts about Glenn Grothman and this new Wisconsin child abuse law? Now, this right here, this whole thing is, there's this new law that's being proposed. It hasn't been passed, but it's being proposed in Wisconsin that would go after single mothers and say that their single motherhood is a form of child abuse. Now, I always thought Wisconsin was known for its cheese, but apparently there's a few nuts up there too. My whole thing is just, I mean, you know, this whole, not just this bill in general, which, I mean, you know, you could easily make a case of, oh, how are they going to go after the fathers and everything, you know. I hate to be cliche, but it takes two, sometimes three if you're into that gangbang stuff. But nonetheless, I'm just thinking to myself, this whole presidential race and this whole thing with birth control and women, this thing is starting to creep me out a little bit. I just think that they you know, they might as well just like put cameras in the bedroom and just like, you know, just watch you fornicate and just like have Rick Santorum there telling you, you know, telling you in the back of your mind, don't pull out for some sick reason. I want to see him make his own line of like cream pie videos. He can call it the Rick Santorum collection. It could be great stuff. I would buy it. It might even outsail the Nail and Palin series, which is old school anyways. But like I said, this whole election, basically all I can say right now is I'm glad I don't have a vagina right now. That's it. And finally, our last question comes from Jay Lynn from New York, New York. Thank you for your question, Jay. C.S.B, what are your thoughts on the 100th birthday of Oreos? Now you see, this pisses me off right here, okay? How are we gonna move along as a nation if we just keep using these derogatory racial slurs, okay? Just because a black man acts a certain way, just because he's not all hood and you know, shoot him up, bang bang, and just because he likes to listen to, you know, maybe he likes to listen to John Mellencamp instead of Jay-Z, we have to label him an Oreo? I mean, are you serious right now? How are we gonna, oh, I get it, you know, it's wait, what? Cookies. Oh.